I really hope everyone can experience what it's like to fully have your heart open. And what that means to me is to fully let yourself be seen in your truth, whatever that is in a moment. The most powerful way that it manifests for me is for me to be seen in the depth of my emotional process. And I had this really profound experience with my healer, Danny, yesterday, where I finally dropped all of my defense, all of my mask, all of the holding back, the trying to be a little bit more put together. I dropped all of it. And I kept hearing this voice telling me, don't hold anything back. Act like how you would act if no one is here. And when I was finally ready to take that step, it was like I entered into a different space. I felt like my heart went home. I felt so viscerally that I was being held, and that there's so much love for my heart and everything that I'm going through, and the divine God is there witnessing, understanding, and experiencing all of it with me. It's such a powerful experience because I think most of our fears and insecurities and shame come from us feeling like there are these parts of us that we must not show to anyone, that it is not safe to be seen in that particular expression, or else we will be faced with rejection, abandonment, judgment. But when we finally have the courage to challenge that, and actually I think when you take that step, it's less about wanting whoever's in front of you to hold you. Like, that's a very important aspect of it, but ultimately I think the significance of that is you have this courage in yourself to do that because you're willing to face the consequences, whatever that is. And that willingness to face any consequence is where your strength, your power, your sense of self-worth, your self-respect, everything. It's that trust in yourself that I don't know what's going to happen. It might go well, it might not go well, but I am done hiding myself. I am done making myself small. I am done abandoning my truth and my expression, and I choose to allow this expression to come out of me fully, authentically. And that's such a powerful choice that changes everything. And I think like most things in life, it's a journey. If you're used to hiding yourself, changing yourself, like I am, it took me many, many years to get to that point. My first ever healing session was in 2020. And that was the first time I was able to even tell someone verbally what I had gone through and everything that I felt so much shame and judgment for. I had not told anyone before. So that was my first step, was just saying it to someone. And then gradually I opened more and more. I challenged myself a little bit, pushed my edge a little bit. And the hardest part for me is allowing the physical expression, allowing myself to cry, not kind of cry, but really cry, allowing myself to express anger. It's so powerful and so liberating, because regardless of what happens, the fact that you chose you, that energy just perpetuates into everything else in your life. And it doesn't even matter at that point what happens afterwards. However, I will say it is very important to do this with someone you trust, in a container that can hold you. Because yes, even though it's the act itself that carries the most significance, it is still much more healing and helpful for you to be received with love, with compassion. You can give that to yourself, yes, but it's difficult in the beginning. In the beginning, you really need that reflection and that reference experience of, oh, it's safe to expose myself. It's safe to show myself like this. That's really important. So find a healer that you resonate with. If you don't have anyone, put out the intention to find someone, and if it's the right time, if you're sincere in your intention, the universe will bring the right person to you. So I just want to encourage everyone watching this to let go a little bit more, to be a little bit more vulnerable. Trust yourself and be really proud of yourself every time you do something like that, because this path is not for everyone. It's the path of the warrior heart, courage, willingness to face everything.